Welcome to another episode of Troubles to Paradise. And I'm going to give you a little update, still on the ads and everything. So, I did learn something new. I had got a little feedback from a comment on one of the ads, and it let me know that I didn't basically say exactly what I was selling. And that's something that was new to me. To me, I felt as if, okay, you see a shirt, you see a person wearing clothes, and they're saying they're selling something, I just automatically assume a person can look at the shirt and know that I'm selling shirts. So that's a learning lesson that I know going forward. So once I'm starting to put captions on my stuff on Instagram and all on social media and everything, I need to let people know, okay, and this, I'm selling the Inglorious shirt. This is the classic collection. I call it the classic collection because it's the logo, the basic logo, our original logo. This right here, this is the classic. So to me, this is classic. This is like, this to Inglorious, to the brand, it'll be like the polo horse to the polo shirts. He made several different designs, but you always know you can get that classic polo horse, and that's what this is to the brand. This is the classic. And on the back, I'm wearing one now, so I'm not going to turn around, but on the back, it got the logo, Inglorious Trouble in Paradise. That's the shirt. Got everything you need up in there, looking all nice and professional, because this is a professional thing. It's a real business. What we're really doing, and all this is done in-house, not in-house, but without independently, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got nobody putting no money behind it. This is all our money, all our ideas, and this is what we're doing with it. So that's what Inglorious is to those who don't know. If I haven't been just more specific, I don't have the best diction, so yeah, if I mess up words, I'm gonna mess up words, but yeah, I be trying to sound like I got a little knowledge, but yeah, so, but that's Inglorious. Show it to you one more time. It's real good quality, man. If you can see through the camera, you just know. Hey, just know that's A1. There ain't no print on demand. There ain't no printable, nothing like that. We actually touching this. We sourcing this. We picking the best manufacturers to produce the stuff. We picking the best manufacturers to get the shirts from and everything. So this is all designed and this is all on purpose. If it looked good on purpose. It wasn't no accident. So yeah, but let's get into what we're gonna be talking about. I really haven't got a title for it yet, but I know what I want to talk about. I just want to talk about overcoming struggles, because just to get Inglorious to this point, this is a rebranding right here. I had a whole nother logo, whole nother everything. I have some shirts that's out already, different logo. I was going by Inglorious Fashion at the time, but I just dropped the fashion, so now it's just Inglorious, and it still had the same goal, Trouble in Paradise, because to Trouble in Paradise is the troublemaker. You know what I'm saying? People are like, oh, that's a troublemaker, but if you ask a troublemaker, what are they doing? They may be acting out to show someone like, okay, it's another way to do something. You know what I'm saying? This isn't the norm. That's why you're saying I'm a troublemaker, but the new norm is better for the whole overall people. So that's what Inglorious is. You know what I'm saying? So Trouble in Paradise. Let me read it to you off of here, because I'm rambling. Trouble in Paradise, Inglorious is more than the clothing line. It's the mindset of an inglorious troublemaker. Even though we refer to ourselves as troublemakers, we are the opposite. To us, the term inglorious means beating all odds set against you, simply bringing trouble in paradise. We represent the underdog, independence, and glory. And that's what's on the back. And they got the contact information on that and everything. So this is what the brand is. This is what it's about. And there's plenty of people out there in the world that feel the exact same way. And to those people that feel the exact same way, you're Inglorious. And yeah, man, I might just make the whole video about telling you what Inglorious is. You know what I'm saying? Tell you, I'm gonna tell you how I got here. But it all started in 2012. I just had a thought. I knew I always wanted to do clothes from growing up. My uncle, he had a clothing line, Thugwear, in New Orleans, and he was out here in Houston also. And he was just doing things. And this is just what I saw. I'm like, man, I saw a lot of people working, but me seeing him on the grind and actually seeing the clothes, and then we wearing the clothes, and then seeing people outside the family wearing the clothes, people pulling up to my grandma's house buying the clothes, and I'm just like, man, this is different. And that's what sparked the entrepreneur in me. So in third grade, I remember I wrote a paper when they talking about what you want to be when you get older. I was saying I wanted to have a clothing line, and that's something I always carry with me throughout my whole life. I always like clothes. and everything. So I always had a sense of fashion. I may didn't have the most name brand clothes, but what I did have, I was able to put it together and it looked nice. So that's just where it all started at. But then once I got older, it's like I'm going through life, and you go through school, you go to college and all this other stuff, and you get taught, okay, you don't get taught entrepreneurship. You know what I'm saying? You see business owners, you go to businesses, but you don't get taught entrepreneurship. I knew I wanted to have a clothing line, but I didn't know entrepreneurship. I didn't know that was entrepreneurship. I thought, okay, I just didn't know what it was when I was younger. Then once I got older, I started to realize what it was, and I'm like, okay, I'm saying it as just a lot of gatekeepers, so I need to go to these other people and get them to make my clothes with my brand and my ideas or something like that. That was what I was thinking at one point in time. And then I thought, shit, once I knew what I wanted to do, I knew I can create it. I thought I had to go all the way to China to get them to sew a whole shirt together just to put this logo on it. That was one thought that I had before. I just kept doing research and realizing, okay, bro, you real life can do all of this yourself. If you can't do everything yourself, you know how to find the people that can do it. And that's what I started to do. I met one of my partners in college. Like, this is me, high school. I knew what I wanted to do. I dressed nice because I knew, okay, one day I want to have a clothing line, and nobody, if it does come back to like the base of where I'm from, nobody can ever say, okay, he ain't even know how to dress, so why would we even buy clothes for somebody that don't know how to dress? That was something that I always thought. So I'm like, man, I don't know when it's gonna take off or what I'm gonna do, but at least right now, all I know I can do is I can stay fresh, like get the reputation of knowing how to dress. So when I do sell clothes, I have more of a reputation behind myself. So that's what I did. So after high school, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to college. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get this degree, work this career. This should make enough money to therefore I can take care of life, and then I can have a clothing line on the side. That was the mindset. So I'm like, I'm gonna get this job to do that. I'm gonna do this to do this, do this to do that. Then I realized, bruh, just do this. Just do Inglorious. Inglorious is what's going to get Inglorious the money to fund it. You know what I'm saying? If you make a product, you sell your product, put all your money back in, the business is going. That's the money that you need. You know what I'm saying? So I still work as I do, but I also realized just doing Inglorious. I was waiting to do it. Like, I could have been waiting till I got 20,000. I'm like, okay, that's enough money to do it. No, really, it take $300-$400 to get a good idea off of the ground. And once you get off of the ground, you can start selling it, putting it in people's hands, and now you're actually building the business. You can kill your business once you make your profit and you spend it all. Okay, the business is no longer there. You have no money in the business, and you have no way to get new product. If you're making the product already and then just putting your money back in, that's a business. And the only thing that stops your business is you. You are the business to a certain point. When you get a system, that's your system. You are the business. If you know where to get your shirts from, if you know how to find somebody that can produce your ideas, that's a business. You're in business. That's your system that you're working out. You're trying to figure it out. So you know, okay, this is where I go to design. Once I design it, this is who I go to the manufacturer. And what do I want them to manufacture on? Do I want the shirts that they're going to provide? Or am I going to do some more research on my own? Go find the best blanks that I can find out there in the world. And when I say blanks, that's wholesale t-shirts. Go find the best wholesale t-shirts at a good price that's at a good quality. Once you go do that, okay, now you have the idea. You got it from your mind. You went out there and found the people who need to do it. Now you have the product. Now you have to sell it. And that's one thing that I'm working on right now still as an entrepreneur, selling. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would think people already know what Inglorious is, like, because I feel good about myself already. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a good and bad thing. I feel so confident about myself. I feel like once I tell somebody something, they should just want it just because I do it. But no, nobody in the world knows me yet. Nobody cares about they don't care. I have to make them care. I have to show them who I am. What's up, man? That's my son. He coming in here. Let daddy finish doing what he doing. Say what's up.
Go.
All right, man. I'll let you know when you can come back. Close the door. Close the door, man.
Where your weather wing this year?
Okay, close the door. So yeah, man. All right, love you, man. So that's real life. I'm in the office right now. I'm working. I'm producing content, but I still have life going on. That's another thing with business. You can't let when something slow you down. That's it. No, that's not it. You can't let that slow you down. You have to keep going. That's the struggles that you have to get to. There go my other daughter. What's up, Ryan? Close the door, baby. I'm talking about the business. Close the door, baby. I love you. I can do this all day. I can be up here all day talking, and they gonna keep coming. So it's like I have to still figure it out, and that's something that I was letting that stop me for a while. Like, man, my life, I got too much. I got too many responsibilities. How am I gonna focus on the business when I got all these responsibilities? But really, I put my money to the right place. I create the product. It's there. I make a place to sell it. I'm making money in my sleep. You know what I'm saying? That's when you set up something. You make something, put it to the side, and it's still making money for you. You know what I'm saying? That's a business. Some business, okay, you couldn't have. That's a business, but you have to be there. When I make clothes, man, I got ideas from a year ago still making money today. And that's a good place to be in business. And that's how I had to start seeing it. I'm seeing it way beyond me. I'm trying to take myself out of every situation. Everything I know, I'm trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Close the door, man. I love you. I love y'all. Close the door, though. Okay? All right, I'm back, y'all. See, that's life. I'm dealing with life as I'm doing what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? This is perseverance in the flesh right now. I'm showing you, man. You gotta stay with it. So every day I wake up, it's still in my head. It don't matter what I got to do. In the back of my head is Inglorious. I'm thinking about the business. I'm trying to do the business. I got to do the business. You know what I'm saying? I keep that in my head first. That's one thing how you can get all the way through your struggles. You got to know why you're doing something. I know they don't understand yet, but I'm doing it for them. If they see me, if they see their daddy have an idea, grow the idea, keep seeing it, at one point in time, it's going to click in their head. Oh, snap. I know what he doing. They may not know now, but one day they going to know exactly what I'm doing. They going to understand it and realize I can do it myself too. So that's one main thing on why you just have to stay focused. That's why I stay focused on everything I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So get the idea. Once you start the idea, it's already there. You know what I'm saying? So now what can you do to keep building on top of your idea? And then now you have a business. You make a system. Okay, I want this. How do I get it? Do some research. Do research. Research. Google is your best friend. They talk about the future. The future is now. We're in the future. We have information at our fingertips. You click the video, information, fingertips. Simple. It ain't deep. It's simple. It's right here in our face, man. So that's all we got to do, man. Have your idea. Figure out how to do it. Don't get so wrapped up in the gatekeepers because it don't take a lot of money to start a business. If you wake up every day and you put something towards it, you putting out content, you trying to grow it, and you doing everything you can every day, you're handling business. You may not have no sales today, but guess what? You're handling business and you in the process of growing your business. That's all it is, man. Don't let your struggles that you're going through determine your destination. My circumstances don't determine where I'm about to go. It's just what I'm dealing with tonight. It takes a brain flip for you to start thinking like that. But once you get it and you understand it and you start living like that, man, you're going to understand it, man. For real. But, hey, man, this is Trouble to Paradise, episode 4. Hey, man, thank y'all for everybody who's watching. Thank you for the support. And we going to take this thing up out of here, man. I'm going to stay consistent with this thing. we going to stay grinding. we going to go through this thing together. And everything I can do to help, the information that I have and my experiences that I have, man, we going to take this thing up out of here together. And hey, thank y'all for everything. See y'all next episode.